What's up, everybody? That's right here with more Tales of Arise. Last time we made it here to Elde Menacia, I think it's called. And yeah, but we're in the main city of Vincent, and everything seems actually quite lovely. So like the last two areas where everybody was like slaves, everyone seems happy here. So we're pretty much just going around town and checking things out. But first, we're gonna rest. Because we have no CP.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I also adjusted the music volume in the settings again. I had adjusted it before because the music was coming across quiet in the capture, but it seems like it reset itself, so I had to readjust it again. So you guys can hear it better. Alright, so we got an item shop. I need more of those. Oh shit, that's expensive. Alright. Happy bottle. Greatly increases the battle chain bonus gauge. Yeah. Already everything else you have. Got crafting dudes. Ooh, health one, huh? What? Why not? Just wind damage and dark damage, huh? It's worth it. I think I'll wait. Yeah. And I don't think I have, yeah, the stuff to upgrade that. Actually, do I need to cook? I'm like halfway. You know, it's probably gonna run out anyways. I'll just skip it. Hey, well, in the little scene. So we did this little area. We haven't gone left. Let's go that way first. And we can't, so... Ooh.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elde Menacia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
It controls plants, alright. Welcome to Vincent. The city is open to everyone, even Donans like you and me. I think talking to everyone's gonna be freaking useless. So Palace is that way, so right.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? Something about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. I did see that guy kicked my ass. Attacks even Zoogles, so that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to swing the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You think you have what it takes? I mean, you look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed.
Just great.
You mean Shion. I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Trisledia Highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning the only way to attract his attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. If we got it, it's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we'll have to go hunting. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
Right.
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. No. I'm just curious on what level
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
this quest is. Is there a way to bring it up?
What?
Whoops. Oh yeah, the training grounds. I forgot we picked that one up. I thought there was shit, dude. Huh. It's 156 enemy types, huh? Alright. Well, this kind of give you an idea too of how much, at least how far away in the game you are. It's only 22 camping points? That seems light. It seems really light. I've been playing for 14 hours already though. That's, dude, time goes by fast in this game. Yeah, I thought maybe I'm just thinking back because the enemy that Mantis dude was like 43.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Alright. Let's talk to the kids. So all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Pointless. Pork.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Yeah,
We
this
can't
guy.
chase after every little thing.
Wait, is this the food guy? Yep.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Oh, well, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cislodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, Law, give the man one of those mushrooms you just picked. Gah, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Vincent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew. First-rate dish that's all about its meat. So, did you steal the recipe? Is what you're saying? So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alvin, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. Yeah, he only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply take what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cyslodia and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those from me, won't you? Here you go, I already got it.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alfred. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Lost. Says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grill it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you can forget about having any.
Great.
Alright, looks like it's done.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now, to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is the golden age of cooking we live in.
Guess.
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time.
Law.
Oh, well. Why don't we just try some next, Law?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll have some.
Whoa.
Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and veggies. It gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that?
These veggies, too. They're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad.
Whoever
Real
came up with
bad.
this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would have served it. You know, Gordano, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
Yeah, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. You were watching that? Did you see how I moved? Every fiber of my being. Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely. I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes.
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm and love regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades.
Man, that was amazing. No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
Piggy, piggy. What do you say? Ooh, alright. It's the pond in the next realm that way. That's... Something wrong? Oh no, just wonder how I might approach a lady tending the trees over there. What? Don't approach me out of nowhere, you mere Donnan. Alright. So I got 1 star left to talk to you for the main quest.
What's this doing here?
Might not read all these people, I'll read it here and there, but all these one lines are kind of pointless. This is Adelina Palace, the manor of Dohalim, Lord of Eldamanesia. Entry is forbidden to all but those with his lordship's express permission. Please remove yourself. Silence is golden. Wait. Oh, he just told me to talk to the butler, dude. Are you looking to immigrate here? If you want to live in the city, apply with the citizenry affairs official over there. Don't worry, they'll get you all set up. Assuming that's you. Hi there, you want to immigrate here? Seems like a nice place, a nice enough place to live. I should hope so. We're quite proud of it. Immigration arrangements can be made at any time, so don't rush. Take a look around town. We do have lodging, so there's no hurry to decide anything. Curious about what I'm wearing. I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Dodgers get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. Huh. Hey, my livestock has reached maturity. Well, let's check out the training grounds. How is the quest is going here?
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Well, let's give it a shot. Welcome to Training Grounds, the pride of Vincent. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you've come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to improve yourself, you'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. He'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. Let's do group. Novice. Oh, level 30. Am I even level? What level am I? I'll probably do this one.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over.
I'm like bait to them. Now you see what I can do.
Not today.
I'm on it. Flying freeze. Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm on it.
Your dreams.
You're mine.
I'm on your finish. I'll run you through.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
I think they just keep spawning. Alright, that makes this go faster.
I never miss. Now.
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade. See that?
That training's paying off. Not today.
Now.
Anything Norma is all
You're
mine.
finished. Take this. It's over. My turn. You're mine. You're finished.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Renan, they don't.
Here I come. You're finished.
Here's a healing art.
Take this. It's over.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's intent.
Oh shit.
You're finished. Here I come. It's on. Try this. Infernal. No, that feels so great.
Thank you.
Fuck. Just missed the guard.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on! Now finish!
Sleep
You're mine! Take this! Take this!
Searing tempest! Advance will!
I don't think it's gonna work. Why is she still casting it?
I'm only getting started. I never fit. Lightning! Here I go. And again.
Oh shit. I forgot I was on her. I didn't heal anybody. Fuck.
Searing
No, don't.
Searing tempest. Enact my will. Here I go.
Why can't I? There we go. I can't use items. That's great.
Searing tempest.
Where is?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
Not done yet!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Strike! Be still! Take this!
I'll heal you all.
You're on! Here I come!
Let me
It's
help.
over! Here I come!
Thunder
You're
field.
finished!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? Here. Here's a healing art.
Slash! Any more of this? I'll burn out! Ignite! Here I come! Strike!
I screwed all this up because I transferred to her.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Unless I was the last one. Hey, how about that? It's your first victory here. Well, to celebrate your immense strength, I offer you this special prize. Use it to motivate you to attain even greater heights than before. Silver dog tag. Alright. Wow, there's limits on it, huh? Interesting. So, do I start off fresh? I do, nice. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and try the level 30.
Oh man! I hope I live long enough to regret this!
Oh shit.
Confiscate. Go find someone else to pick on. Lightning orb. Lightning condemned. Thunderblade.
Take this!
I've taken too much damage.
It's over!
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do
This one's
this.
Take this! You're finished!
I'll bring you
Barely
power.
doing any damage either.
They'll pay for that!
No. Let's try a solo battle. 25, 40, and 20. Giving some weird ass orders. Two minutes. Must only be one battle.
An opponent like this should be easy. You got spirit!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
This guy was level 20, wasn't he?
Show you any
Now you'll learn.
Here I come! Try harder! Here I come! Dazzle! You're mine! Mirage! You're finished! This one's all mine! Ignite! Take this! It's over! Try this! Die! Infernal turret!
Wow, I fucking missed.
Here I come! You're finished! You're mine! Mirage! Try hard, my turn! I'm not done! Lightning thrust! You're escape! Start up!
Damn it, Bennett!
Take this! You're finished!
Take this!
Here I come! Slot! Infernal turret! It's over! I'm not. This one's all mine! Here I come! Ignite! Flaming thrust! Mirage! You're mine! You're mine! It's over! Damn it!
Oh shit, there's more of them.
You're mine!
Great.
Strike! Dragon Locked and loaded! Try harder! Here I come! You're finished! Dazzle! Take this! Mirage! Take this! No! Can't end here!
Alright. Well, oh well. I can do this later. It's fine. Clear time's 2. It is 2 minutes, right? It's weird. You don't do much damage to them first. You gotta like break them. Alright. Whatever. Alright, so now we are going back to the entrance. Paradise to all. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Our armor is certainly something even a Donin like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. Oh, work hard to grow big and strong then. Promise.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Like what? This area to the left's open now.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
If only I could be Lord Dohalim's bride. It's always Lord Dohalim with her. And it's open.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
This is probably where the slaves are. Up ahead is the Ghislaine Wood. It's outside of our patrol area and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Shrooms. Across here is the resume quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry. I just felt a little off all of a sudden and needed to rest. Maybe the air is getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. They do seem nice. Stealing your milk, dude. Back before Dohalim came, you could never imagine taking a break like this with the other writings running the place. I know, now the government bureaucrats give us way more trouble than any soldiers ever did. You can say that again.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Check out my guns. I've been building them up working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I've got a feeling you're going to do well in the training grounds. I don't want to get too cocky. Your opponents aren't going to just sit still and let you chip at them like the rocks you're used to. Yeah, nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long sweaty day of back-breaking work, am I right? Sure. What's behind door number 1?
Halt!
Ooh. Hello.
I presume you're
Sexy
Alphen
walk.
of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Damn,
Before
she
you
got
go,
booty too.
What lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
but they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have our let's go to the ranch real quick. Just curious on what we get for raising these
Finally.
animals.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get...
Alright. Farm livestock have reached maturity. Cow, chicken, pig. Why is there a fucking rat in my shit when I have goddamn cats? 2 beef, 2 pork, 2 chicken. Maybe it doesn't matter. Do I really want to spend the money on this shit though? That's the question. I'll do this one more time. Alright.
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better. I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
I said they have
You
a
think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside
little
regardless.
sick bay behind that door in the back. And they keep it closed for sanitation purposes, but I'm sure they're hiding something there because of it.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Oh well, we'll figure it out soon. Ooh, hello, lady.
Hey,
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the Citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way. Sure thing, sexy lady.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
It's a lot of guards.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword...
Dude's got some moves.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
You could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Alright. Increase max AG by 1. Nice. Easier over limit. Lunar corruption. Not bad. You know what? Yeah. Let's see. Arcast mobility. Ooh, that's nice. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let me do this one. You. I think I'll hold off so I can just increase AG. Yeah.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, It feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Alright. Well, he seems like a nice guy. Stay at the inn, huh? Well, can we go in these other rooms? Let's explore. Just looking for items, really. I did notice, that nobody ate their food except for Shion. The inn that we reserved for you is straight down the road once you leave the palace. Do not make His Excellency regret this generosity. Are you sure this is such a good idea, sir? Shh. Sure, Kezilak. Do you not realize that our guests are still here? We'll have this conversation later. Alright. This is a fucking... These guys trying to smash. Let's go left. Hey, there she is. Good call on the left. What's up, baby? Whatever y'all think of him personally, we guardsmen have sworn an oath of loyalty to serve and protect Lord Dohalim. Anyone who attempts to disturb the peace and stability that our Lord has worked so hard to realize shall be met with no mercy. Dude, this chick's hot as fuck. Fucking squats, girl. What did she say? I'm afraid the only books Kisara would have on her shelves would be about combat, but I also found cookbooks and fishing books in her room. Gee, I wonder who got her interested in those things. Best offense is a good shield, an illustrated guide to shields. Shh! Shield Historia, whoever owns these books sure likes shields. And a chest. Pork bun recipe. An array of guard weaponry. It appears to be quite well maintained. Locked. What room is this? Noble room. You dust terribly. Alright, what we got? Staff quarters, barracks, entrance plaza. We have so much to be grateful for. If it wasn't for Lord Dohalim, we wouldn't be able to live together like this despite being unrelated. Yeah, you're right. I'm so glad I have you, sis. You feel so warm and soft. Somebody's getting sleepy. I think it's bedtime. What the fuck? I can't tell. There we go. Sure, working hard for a boy your age. That's because my dad collapsed working in the quarry. He's recovering in the medical facility, so I have to take him over for him until he gets better. That's real big of you. I should send the young guys who sleep on the job to talk to you. Maybe then they'll take their work seriously. You found a hastily scrawled note. Commerce with Mogsar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of
So
this?
what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
It's a selection of books on etiquette. The titles alone make your posture go rigid. I heard that our ancestors used to be able to read and write, but we all forgot how to do it. Yep, but look at you now, dispensing medicine like a pro. So there's nothing I can't learn from reading books, and once I figured out how to write, I started recording what I learned for future reference. I'm so thankful to Lord Dohalim for giving me so many wonderful chances to learn and improve myself. So it looks like this Dohalim dude took over a while back. It looks like they're younger. He killed that one dude. Got the realm. Dude, everybody be sleeping. Is it another room, or was that it? No, we got more. Okay. It's Lord Dohalim's private quarters. Locked. Locked. Alright. Time to leave. Sorry, I can't let anyone into the Lord's chamber without prior appointment. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Should I go back in here? Nope, alright. Lord Dohalim sure is an unusual lord. I can't believe he treats the embedded so. Hey, we're not supposed to call him that anymore, remember? Right, my fault. Old habits die hard. It's weird that all these raiding guards that like fall in line with him. Oh wait. Just gonna take me back into the other area. Just check to see if there's anything in this corner. When I was a little kid, I never would have dreamed that I'd one day get to work in the palace. Me either. I remember when we were just looking at the place used to be enough to get you killed. It's funny when you look back on it now, but when they first announced they were recruiting guardsmen, I was more than a little suspicious. Lord Dohalim really is trying to look out for us, which is all the more reason why we have to make sure we don't let him down. I gotta say, I'm always blown away by you Donans in the guard. What makes you say that? Well, as you can imagine, ever since I was born, I was always taught that Donans were inferior people, not even people really. It's true that Donans can't use actual arts like us, but you still learn quickly and are able to keep up with the work. If I hadn't chosen to follow Dohalim here, there's no way I would have ever come around to update my mind and thinking differently. We owe him a lot for bringing us joy and allowing us to truly live. I intend to repay that as best as possible, as I possibly can here in the guard. Right. Where does this lead? Storeroom 1 and 2.
What's this thing?
Happy bottle. Heavy treat, highly valuable medicine spread across an area that restores 3,000 HP to all allies. Alright, let's... It's a big area. Fishy. I always find it so soothing to visit this courtyard. As it turns out, it was some of the Donans working for the palace who put it together. They do good work. Don't you think Lord Dohalim's being rather soft on those embeddeds? I'm sure they could be a lot more productive than they currently are. Watch what you say. I doubt His Excellency would be pleased to hear you say that. Look, all I'm saying is the embeddeds are a valuable resource. I don't think it's wrong to want to get as much out of them as we can. Definitely, they're a valuable asset we shouldn't be wasting. We shouldn't take for granted what we have. Here, time to take a break. It wasn't so long ago that we'd be whipped if we were stopped to rest. It's amazing just how different things are. A library.
Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books! Not just Renan books either. There are tons of Danon ones too!
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I hate to bother you, but would it be possible for you to help me with my studies? It mean a lot if you did. Why, certainly. I'm more than happy to help with Lord Dohalim's efforts to spread education to the underprivileged. After all, a more educated populace makes for a richer realm in more ways than one. That includes the Donans. Thank you so much. I'll do my best to make the most of this opportunity Lord Dohalim has given us. 2,451 days left. 2,450 days left. It's a diary of Renan who counted down the days of the crown contest. There are books about the art of torture. What are these black splotches on the cover? Blood. Working slaves to the bone while maintaining productivity. These are thick astral energy research tomes, so hard to read they can put you to sleep. The Fashionista's Guide to Lenegis Attire and Armor. Joys of Fine Liquor, Compendium of Menacing Breweries. Introduction of the Government of Lenegis. Swordsmanship book with a slashed cover. Did the reader get mad at the book or use it in a fight? Chronology of the Crown Contest. Practical Astral Arts, Theories, Applications. Jokes unfit for a dinner party. Even Renans enjoy their fair share of lowbrow humor, it seems. You should have given us a joke. See how bad it was. On Donan Customs. It's amazing to watch these children grow up. They won't even think twice about who's Renin and who's Donin when they are adults. That's because you were such a great teacher, miss. Look at you, I can't believe you already know how to flatter someone so well. Miss, there's something I don't get. Me too. Alright, one at a time now, children. An illustrated guide to Zoogles, raising and breeding. It's packed with Renin literature. For some reason, they're all written in Donin. The running gentleman keeps looking at me for some reason. He must think I'm doing a poor job. Watching them work so hard makes me want to step in and lend a hand. Why do I feel so sad all of a sudden now? Astral Arts for Winners, your surefire guide to claiming the lordship. Curious and you, finding gems in the rough. Alright. Livestock's ready. Whoops. Did I miss these two? You don't fight bad for someone who grew up as a Donin. Thanks, but I still have a long way to go before I'll catch up to Kisara. That's true, that woman's one in a million. Shame to see such talent go to waste here on Donna, but she has so much potential. Requests keep coming in from the citizens asking that we do something about the Zoogles that keep popping up on the outskirts of town. They must be talking about those strays. Those things have really multiplied over the last couple of centuries. Apparently, it's so bad that they say there are more strays now than Zoogles that are actually under Renin control. We can't hope to exterminate all of them, but we should probably at least work to keep them out of the cities and villages. I'm happy to report the stray Zoogle hunts are going well. Donin's training appears to be paying off. That's great to hear. Those guys are always so hardworking. I can't believe how much they've managed to learn in just a few short years. Yeah, I don't see how this contributes to the crown contests. Okay. So we're done here. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. New people. Ooh, kitchen.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
We got an owl. The hell is he? There he is. With a crown. Hoo-hoo.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
We did get him in Cislodia. Part of me wants to fast travel all the parts in Caligula and see if the owl pops up. Because we did miss some in Cislodia though too. Alright, staff waiting room. This palace is freaking huge. Alright, that's it. Alright, what's through here? Does this lead me where I just was? Yeah. Alright, time to go.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renin Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Alright, you heard him. To the inn.